This is how I went from throwing around 75 miles an hour on average to topping around 84 on pull down. First of all, some bands. We started doing some Ys and some Ts to initiate my rotator cuff and get it all loose. We'll do some 90-90 internal and external rotation. That'll help loosen up from elbow, bicep, and most importantly, my shoulder. We'll do that in a few different slots: overhead, chest, and a little lower. Now, we'll go to some backwards pulls to start up my rotator cuff. We'll go over the head, and then we'll go do some laterally as well. Now after this, we go into some plyo balls. These are weighted balls that I'll throw at the wall, and this really loosens up my shoulder. After doing these with my shoulder, it gets them really loose. We'll do some reverse throws. This ensures my T-spine is really loose, and they also help with other throwing mechanisms. We'll do some one knee there, and then we'll go on both knees to make sure my arm is super whippy. After this, we'll do some turns with the dumbbell and then some extensions. And this helps my forearm when it's tight. Lastly, we'll superset that with some rolls with the medicine ball and then some overhead lifts. And that really loosens up the back, the lats, the shoulders, all of it. Then we'll go into some light throwing. First of all, we'll start short, do some rock backs. This really helps loosen up before we get thrown to long. I usually do 15 throws from each position, about 10 throws and 10 steps back each time. So every, let's say, 10 yards, we'll do 10 throws. We'll do some long toss and get some skips in there. Boom, right to them. Look at that accuracy. And then we'll go from different arm slots to loosen up. I usually like to throw 2 to 4 times a week, just to make sure that I'm always on top of it, and on top of practices, we'll do that. Now after, you got to get all that built up lactic acid out so your muscles are all recovered. And yeah, that's my workout.